Welcome back to Long 15, possibly the last episode. We'll see. Looks like we're going through here, right?
Entonces, la NCR envía a sus soldados para enfrentarse por fin a Stanton. ¿Estás aquí para matarme también?
Sí, estamos aquí por Stanton. ¿Eres de baja?
Sí.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
¿Tú también eres de baja?
Okay.
Sí. Se unió a la NCR hace mucho tiempo. No respondiste mi pregunta.
Stanton me compró como un esclavo hace años.
What the fuck are you talking about? Spitz, kill him now.
Entonces, la NCR envía a sus soldados para enfrentarse...
He doesn't know either. We're both in the same
¿Estás
boat.
aquí para matarme también?
Sí, estamos aquí por Stanton. ¿Eres de baja?
Sí.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
Wait, is it
¿Tú
replaying?
también eres de baja?
Sí. Se unió a la NCR hace mucho tiempo. No respondiste mi pregunta.
Stanton me compró como un esclavo hace años.
Wait, did the no longer well rested pop up twice too? What the fuck? Hello? All right. we're off to a great start. All right. Let's try it again.
Entonces, la NCR envía a sus soldados para enfrentarse por fin...
Now we're not crouching when we walk in. Maybe that's
¿Estás aquí
better.
para matarme también?
Sí, estamos aquí por Stanton. ¿Eres de baja?
Sí.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
¿Tú también eres de baja?
Sí. Se unió a la NCR hace mucho tiempo. No respondiste mi pregunta.
Stanton me compró como un esclavo hace años.
What the fuck are
Yeah,
you talking
you're no longer
about?
well rested.
Spitz, kill him now.
Entonces, la NCR envía a sus soldados para enfrentarse por fin a Stanton.
I think it's repeating
¿Estás aquí
again.
para matarme también?
Sí, estamos aquí por Stanton. ¿Eres de baja?
The fuck?
Sí.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
¿Tú también eres de baja?
Huh. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So don't click on the talk to Frick Stanton button. Interesting. We came in a different doorway. Royas is back here again. That's inaccessible. Oh, we're killing people over here. Okay. Well, that linked up over here. Okay, so those guys like spawn from the doorway or something, essentially. Okay. Awkward. Okay, yeah, I think this one isn't really that useful. All right. Cool. We're just we're just testing. You know, we're just bug checking things. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Alright, now we're back here where everybody else is. We tried again.
Entonces, la NCR envía a sus soldados. enfrentarse por fin a Stanton. ¿Estás aquí para matarme también?
Sí, estamos aquí por Stanton. ¿Eres de baja?
Sí.
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
¿Tú también eres de baja?
Sí. Se unió a la NCR hace mucho tiempo. No respondiste a mi pregunta.
Stanton me compró como un esclavo hace años.
What the fuck are you talking about? Spitz, kill him now.
Shut up, Stanton.
Oh, okay.
¿Eres un esclavo? Stanton compró un esclavo.
Sí.
¿Hablas inglés? He should hear this next part.
Yes. Just not with friends of Stanton. I suppose you're going to kill me for working with him, aren't you?
The punishment for slavery is jail time.
Stanton won't see a day in prison. He'll find a way to avoid it.
He definitely won't see the inside of a prison. Because I found him dead in here.
Wait, do you mean?
Up to you.
Are your friends going to be a problem?
They won't stop you.
Good. Stanton, I quit.
Oh, shit. Okay. Didn't see that coming. Alright. 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 Spits and eyes. Stanton himself. What do you got here, buddy? Stanton's finery. That's my finery now, man.
Good riddance.
Alright. Let's do a quick save now that the game worked.
Well, that's that. Morton and Stanton's power struggle finally put to a bloody end. I'm shocked Stanton's guards fought so hard, even to the last man. What kept them going? Loyalty? Greed? Maybe fear? Doesn't matter anymore, I suppose. Great work once again. It's a shame things had to end in violence, but maybe it's for the best. Stanton would have weaseled himself out of any prison we put him in.
Alright. You have any more work for me?
After all that, you're looking for more to help with? Talk to me after we get things all cleaned up. I might have some more tasks for you.
What do you think will happen to Baker now?
It's hard to say. A lot of people feared Stanton, but just as many worshiped the ground he walked on. The town may feel some pain after Stanton's investments, but I think they'll manage. They are in good hands, and they are a strong community.
Alright, that's all for now.
I'm ready to get out of this damn armor. I hope I don't need it again for a long time.
Ah, it does take me away. So we gotta loot before we do that, probably. Alright, well that's fine. I'll do that. Not a problem. That's why I saved. Figured I'd do that. Let's do a quick little... We got the Stanton's Finery. Ooh, Charisma Speech Barter. That's a proper outfit. Is that an improvement? That, I think, is better than our dress, right? This is a new, like, go-to, bartering clothes. Alright. Sure. So, I guess I could repair this with a duster. Or Wrangler armor, I mean. That seems fine. Sure. And now we have space to actually, like, loot here, which is good, too. Alright, then we picked up, some random guns, of which there were nothing notable. A trail carbine. Okay. Well, let's look around the place proper. I could scrap out ammo. Maybe not be... This may not be completely necessary. But I guess we do it since I'm already in here. I always forget if I'm using 20 gauge or 12. 20 gauge. Small to medium, medium to max. We can do... let's wait on the recycling. A power fist? Alright, sure. Okay, and there's actually not much here. There's just one little back room with a med kit. Let's see. Take a toaster. Turn that in the fucking big empty or whatever. Puts me over on the lunch boxes actually, so yep. Alright.
Well, that's that.
Alright. Job done. Now, he said give him some time or whatever to, like, clean things up or whatever. Now, we have no quests currently available. Why don't I pause the recording and go do a drop-off quick back at base, and then we'll go talk to Royez. Looks like we got another loose end here. There's a note on our door. Note to the friend of the people. Meet me at Hubman's Live business proposition for you, C. I have no idea who C is. Okay, so we do have some more things to do here in the long 15. That's great. I was really worried this episode might be 5 minutes long, but no, we still have things. Alright, let's investigate this. So that was in the restaurant, I believe they said? Was it 9th Island? Maybe I should read the note again. It was C. Shondor, Rocco. Am I in the wrong place? Did I not... Hoffman's Hole. Fuck. Yeah, okay. I'm stupid. Alright, I couldn't remember the bar/restaurants. Alright. Now, I need to find somewhere to sell some shit in my new finery. Which fits the Western aesthetic a little bit better, I think, especially with those boots. That's, oh, hello? What the fuck is going on here? Displaced Castle Stanton guards. Oh. Oh, interesting. Because of what we've done, we have a change there in the environment of the town, which is expected. This mod has been pretty good at that, showing the consequences of your actions. Well, I'm here real quick. Yep. You have 1,000 smackers. I would like to... I have nothing. Everything is too fucking expensive. Well, you can have that. You can have this energy cell. You can have all my cigarettes. How's that sound? Yeah, there's no apparel to sell. Alright. You're nobody. C. It's not Mia. Carlisle. Must be you.
Hey there. Let's have a conversation.
I got your note. I'm assuming it's yours, right?
Yes. Glad you came. My name's Carlisle. Good to meet you.
Why do we need to talk, Carlisle?
You've made quite the name for yourself here in Baker. Helping the poor, attacking the rich. You're cleaning the town in a, dare I say, revolutionary way. It's just like the old days with my buddies.
Who are your buddies?
The Thieves' Circle. The shining hope for all the Hub's people. We stole from the rich and gave to the poor. Leadership might be content collaborating, but I'm not. And we're going to fix it.
This sounds like a heist.
It absolutely is. I'm going to assume you're interested.
Okay.
Great.
So what's the plan?
All right. Let me tell you about Hightower. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah. He seems like a nice enough guy.
The richest man in the NCR may be polite, but he is not nice.
Okay.
What's more important is the cap he backs. Do you know why the NCR doesn't pay you in dollars out east?
Is it because their dollars are worthless?
Not back west. In the Boneyard, no one accepts the cap. Same in Maxon, in Baja, even in Oregon. But in the Hub, something amazing happened. One day, as if a switch was turned on, merchants started taking bottle caps instead of dollars. And then suddenly, everyone in the hub started doing it. That type of shift isn't organic. And once the hub started doing it, the Mojave started doing it.
So you think Hightower is like trying to phase out the dollar or something?
He's the only one who benefits, isn't he? He controls the water, and the water backs the cap. If the NCR switches to the cap, then suddenly he owns the basis of the entire economy. And if Vegas, the NCR's first new state since its founding, starts with the cap, it's only a matter of time before the rest of the NCR follows suit.
I'm more interested in what it is that we'll be stealing.
Hightower keeps a large stash of caps in his basement. We're going to break in, steal it, and then redistribute it to the poor, just like the old days.
So, what will you be doing?
The information gathering is very difficult, so now my face is too well known. So, you'll do the actual heist. I'll be doing cleanup and the redistribution. You'll need someone to move the stash once you get it pretty quickly.
Then what information did you gather?
The basement has 2 ways to get into it. The first is through the front door, but I wouldn't recommend that. Lots and lots of witnesses. Plus, there's always a guard at that door. Second way is through the sewers. Baker had a fairly undeveloped sewer system before the war, and it so happens to lead to the mansion. Caveat there, though. Whenever I've been there, there's always a few less guards than there should be on the mansion grounds. So they might already know. Your choice how you want to go in.
Alright then, I'll get started.
One thing. We don't kill. Whether you need to rip and run or go full cat burglar, whatever. Don't kill anyone. Especially do not kill Hightower. You kill Hightower, and the Thieves' Circle is going to have to go full hammer on me and you. Now, good luck.
Interesting.
We shouldn't speak until it's time.
I was hoping for a little more about Hightower there. I suppose we do this. I mean, I already said I didn't exactly trust the rich fuck, and we could report him to Hightower. Interesting. I need to think about that one. A moral dilemma. Definitely a moral dilemma. Okay. Well, let's go pop over to Roya's quick and see if there's anything to be said there. And then I gotta try and get rid of the rest of this loot before we do anything else. Ooh, you've ditched your power armor properly. I wonder if I can go steal it. No offense, Royaz, but like, I would like it. Is there anything else you want me to help with?
I don't have any more work for you at the moment. Thank you again for your help and for your service to the Republic. Feel free to ask around base or head into Baker if you're looking for some more small jobs to do.
Okay. Oh, I think I read about this. I think some of the quests we've done, he would have given us a job that covered them. I'm like, oh, hey, you can do this thing and this thing. And if we did those quests through him, we'd get an additional reward from him for completing, like, the 2 quests or whatever it was. But since I already did the quest, I lose out on the bonus reward. So we're just SOL on that, I think. I was kind of hoping... Requires a key? Really? You're not allowed to rob this guy's armor? I thought that you might be able to because it's a way for you to get the armor. Which you normally can't get if you don't, you know, blow the place up. Maybe you can pickpocket the key. I may do that if that is the case. Let's go back and check. You know, don't normally steal from folk, but it's the only way for me to get something. No key. Huh. Looks like his desk is not accessible either. So yeah, I wouldn't know where to begin on finding a key in that case. That's kind of a bummer. Like, definitely the big problem with the Great Bear whatever power armor is that you need to go against the NCR to get it. And if you want to do an NCR playthrough, there's not really a good way to acquire it. That's pretty disappointing, I would say. Alright, well, this is what it is. Let me try to sell some stuff. Well, let's do this heist. I went ahead and sold my lever action shotgun on accident, and went back and grabbed ourselves our one stealth boy that we had, and so now we're going into the basement. I do believe it is over here, somewhere by these bugs. Okay. Alright, we've at least cleared the sewer pipe of the insect scourge. So yeah, we were in the sewer before. I think that was in a video, and we had seen, you know, the guards and stuff down there. So I always suspected there was a quest associated with this, and now we know what it is. I also went back to Castle Stanton out of curiosity, and there are, like, new people there, or, well, people were probably there before that we couldn't talk to. But there's no, like, quests or anything, so I didn't include it in the episode. It's mostly just running through to see if, like, to do another body check. I was like, might as well check it. Just in case. Okay, so we got a guard there. So the question I have would be, maybe I can just, if I stealth boy, do my companions, like, maybe I should leave them here. Maybe that's a play. Can we go further around the corner, guys? This way. Come on, this way. Yeah, wait here. These guys aren't initially hostile, right? I don't think so.
I don't get why we still have to wear suits when we're literally guarding the sewer.
I mean, it says keep out. The comedic timing of that is pretty good. Oh yeah, that's why there's this optional talk to Roberto. He was a guy in the basement of Castlestan, and I was like, hey, you should go work for Hightower. Then I actually updated the quest, and I was like, oh. But it doesn't really seem that relevant, so I wasn't concerned about it. Alright, we're on the clock. This is our only one of these. I mean, I assume it's got to be, like, here. If the guards are there guarding shit. Do I have a... I probably have it on the map, right? Hightower basement, hub state. So this must be the direction to go. Alright, basement from the sewers. Makes sense. Yeah, looks like this is probably the way. You need a lockpicking of 100. Okay. There's probably another way to open this, but I'm maybe on a little bit of a clock here, so maybe I just want to do this. In which case, I should have at least one locksmith reader. Yeah. Okay, we've got a force field. I guess in that maybe there's a control back here since there's something else flagged on the map for the quest. Monsters. Nope. Okay, well, there's not that many things left. Thieves Circle Solutions Inc. No better guard than a thief? Wait, what the fuck? That's the group. Put down force field disabled turrets. That's starting to feel like a trap. Anybody else getting a trap vibe here? Is this what I'm here for? That's not a lot of caps. Oh, money sack. That's probably... Maybe? Bottle cap safe. Yeah, okay. I see. Alright. Alright. I guess that's it. Locksmith reader's worn off. We're still invisible. Ooh, jeez. I mean, I am in the middle of the heist. No, let's not steal more shit. Alright. Please, last stealth boy. We're almost clear. Let's go this way. Make sure we get out of here sooner. Alright, my boys are around that way. Perfect. I assume that's some sort of rat. Not really concerned. Alright guys, thanks for waiting.
I've got your back.
There was no crime committed. If you heard anything, you heard wrong. We could go exploring down here more, I suppose. It's the only place we haven't fully been. Let's take a look. Why not? Oh, and there's a stealth boy wearing off. Just about right. Stop moving. How did you jump out of the way of that bullet? That's illegal. That's not allowed. You can't dodge a bullet. You're a rat. Sewer grate to the lower level. Yeah, I guess I haven't been there. Maybe? Nope, never been down here. That is familiar, though. The explosions on entering. I feel like we were here. Did I just, like, reload and not keep the save? Maybe I left because I was like, oh, there'll probably be something to do here later. And then, I mean, later is now, I guess, you know? Keep out. Oversized sewer rat. Intriguing. Okay, but this is blocked.
Can't run from me.
Crumpled note 2. Worn out jackal armor. Varmint rifle. Okay, wait, we're finding some stuff. Worn out jackal armor. Is that not the same armor we had from that other place? I think so, maybe. Food's going thin, plenty of water down, but it's green and filthy. Spindle drank some and puked his guts out for hours. Almost feels like the place is daring us to drink it. Been quiet up top for days. No more shots, just footsteps near the exit every now and then. Slow ones. Boredom is creeping in, but now it's just hunger. There are rats down here we could try to eat, but the bastards are huge, too big. I think they've been feeding on the bodies above and coming back down to their nest. I'm scared to shoot one, scared he'll hear it. I think I'm more scared of Crow than starving to death. Do we know Crow? Maybe. Well, that's a crumpled note 2, so there was probably a crumpled note 1 somewhere. I missed. I remember seeing another body somewhere, so maybe there was a note by that I didn't see. We can try to find it on the way out, maybe. Yeah, like jackal holdouts basically in the sewers. Oh, Crow's the sheriff, right? Yeah. Crow's the sheriff. I think he did say something, right? Help clear out the jackals or whatever. So the jackals went underground, the survivors. Then presumably just died down here. That's cool. I like the little lore tie in there, basically. Being able to find out essentially about the survivors. Oh, Wasteland Survival Guide. Nice. I don't know if it does anything. Crumple note number 3. Alright, crumpled note 3. We're all sick. Slug was wheezing and coughing in his sleep last night. One of the big rats tore his throat out before he even woke up. We're too weak to fight it off. I finally shot that damn thing, but now I'm terrified someone topside heard it. We sent Run up to scavenge some food in town, caught a glimpse of him catching a bullet between the eyes. Wasteland justice, I guess. There's no fucking food left. We're fighting these rats every few hours now. They ate everything on the surface, and I think they know we're weak. They're bold. We're done. There's nowhere left to go. Did I get crumpled note 1 at some point, maybe? Doesn't look like it. It wouldn't have been that long ago when we were down here, I don't think. Should have been like somewhere like right in here. So there's still a note missing back somewhere then. And then yeah, do we actually have survival? Survival 100. That's what Wasteland is, right? So I think every skill book we found has been for a skill we had at 100. No, that's not true. I think we got like one demo one, if I remember correctly. But mostly underwhelming and forgettable, unfortunately. That's just too bad. Sawed off can go on the Ranger Sequoia? Might as well. Trail Carbine or Laloon Carbine. Neither one works. Alright, well, let's try to find the other note here. So logically, they went 1, 2, and 3. That was clearly the end of the little mini dungeon thing. Note 2... I don't think it was there. I think it was... Yeah, note 2 was here. So my guess would be... The notes have been with like a pencil on like a writing surface, essentially. Like a cinder block. So probably somewhere like that. I'd have expected to be like here, because the tunnel splits. Sort of think it would be, well, it splits, but it doesn't really split, right? Because this is a dead end. So it might be down here. No, probably back at the start then. Still, I like this. I like this little, like, classic ambient storytelling moment of, like, there it is, crumpled note 1. Ambient storytelling moment of, like, going into a dungeon and stuff and finding a little environmental storytelling thing with some notes and some corpses, and then it all leads to, like, some relatively minor but still relevant reward, like a skill book. Like, it's good. Good classic Fallout stuff. We're all sick. Nope, that's this one. What the fuck is going on out there? Saw some dumbass in a sheriff duster walking to town, just stare down Bone-Eye. Napped the crew on the main road. Thought I'd hear a couple shots and watch him drop, but it's still going on. Bodies were falling off the roofs like it was raining meat. No fucking way, it's just that one guy. I ran down here and blocked the entrance. I kept looking at the grate, but every time I think about climbing up, my legs just stop working. It's got to be 30 more jackals topside. Someone's bound to finish him off. We'll stay down here until it's safe. Got a few captives of water, so we've got plenty of food for now. We've been through worse. We'll live. So much for that, jackals. So much for that. So are they are jackals like inherently cannibals, or just this group of jackals is explicitly cannibals? Because it sounded like they were eating their captives, right? That's what I took from that. And then if we go through here, there's probably another exit over there somewhere or something. Let's check it out. Ladder to Baker. Oh, this is probably where I came in originally, maybe? This is blocked. Okay, so yeah, there is no real other exit. Fair. Oh, hey.
Okay, let's go. Pass me the bag and follow me.
Okay.
All right, time to divvy up the spoils. That's 4,000 for you and 4,000 for me. The rest will go to the poor.
I don't need a share.
Okay. Well, take it anyways. And if you don't want it, then donate it. I'm heading back to the hub to dole out the capital. I'm sure if you keep on the path you're walking, you'll do some great things in the future. So, thanks and good luck.
Alright. Good karma. Okay. Well, we're validated then. Good karma means I did a good thing. It's that simple, right? Alright, well that should be the long 15 then. I don't think there's anything else we can really do here. Beyond me trying to figure out what the fuck I did with my lever action shotgun, but I think that ship has sailed. That's not a cave there, is it? No. Just a couple of rocks that looked vaguely cave-shaped. Yes, nothing to be alarmed of. Okay, well, yeah. So I mentioned doing the dry wells mod as well. I don't think I'll be doing that right now. That might be something I save for a little bit down the road when I feel like playing some more New Vegas. And I just come back and do that. Because, like the long 15 stuff hasn't been terribly well viewed. None of this stuff really is, mind you. But I got some other things coming up, so I basically I just don't see it like worth the investment, essentially, if that makes sense, right? Like the time investment more than anything. So I think I'm just gonna stick a pin in it. I'm not gonna do dry wells on my own. I am gonna do it as a series at some point down the road. I'm just gonna not do it right away. So we will return to the adventures of Weston Hess as we bring the war to the Legion more than we have before. I just don't know when that'll be. So, until then, looks like we got something else. You gonna say anything? Okay, boss wants to talk to you. Your boss?
Leland Hightower and Baker. You know why.
Can you take me there?
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Okay, there we go.
We need to talk
I think I know what this is about.
about how the vault downstairs is down to 80,000 caps. I know that you're involved, and I want to know what you did with them.
We redistributed to the hub's poor.
I see. Well, it's premature, but I suppose I can't fault you for doing the thing I was going to do anyways. That being said, you forced my hand prematurely. I am not happy about being made to do anything prematurely. I'm likely to be unhappy for a period of time. The people I talk to will hear about how unhappy I am, so be warned. Now, leave me.
You were gonna redistribute the money anyways?
Well, of course. That was always the plan. You've served my long-term interests, and that's the only reason I'm not bringing the hammer down on you.
Understood.
Leave me.
NCR infamy gained! Oh my god. Does this actually affect my NCR standing in any significant way? I mean, I'm still idolized. Okay. Damn. Alright, well. Okay.
Can I help you?
Fair, I guess. I mean, I guess if you're thinking NCR government, it makes sense, right? Okay, well, presumably now, that is actually the end of the long 15.